What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Civil Saturday. I'm pretty excited to show you guys what's going on today. We got some really interesting new stuff to show. So the cool thing about this week is we've been working on a chat system. I mean, we've always had a chat system, but this one's a lot nicer. It's got more features, and it's a little bit more dynamic. Let me show you what I mean. So I could say hello. My name actually shows up a different color, and it actually shows a timestamp as well, which is really interesting. Our other client, we can actually get our other client to talk to. Say hey, and the player responds. That's the other player right back there, and that's pretty cool. Another thing that's really awesome is we can enter commands into it as well. So for example, I can press the /clear. I could press enter and it clears the chat, and it doesn't clear it on any other players' names. And I can also enter a random thing and hit enter, and it'll tell you if the command is wrong or not. So another cool thing about this is if you buy items and you cannot afford them, it will show up in the chat. And there's a couple other times that a local system message will happen, and rarely a global system message will also occur, like if a player dies, which I'll actually show you how that works too. So I can actually go on my other client here, and let me bring that window over here. So here's my other client. I can do another command, /kill, and you'll notice that it actually kills the player, which is really awesome. And you can see that an example of that global message. We're probably going to change this to say like what killed the player. For example, this guy killed this guy, or this person fell to their death, etc. Just to kind of explain what's going on. It could be kind of interesting to have that. The next big thing is actually Steam information, and I'm going to actually turn this off really quick, and I'm going to show you an example of that. So here we are in the desert again. In this window, I'm going to be explaining some of the cool Steam stuff we've been adding. If you notice at the top left, it actually pulls the Steam profile picture and the Steam name. And I can enter a chat message in, and I can say hi, and it shows up as my Steam name. I can go into my inventory, and it also shows up here, and you can edit some information as well. So for example, I can actually go up here and I could edit the name. Right now the field you can't click on because right now it's using your Steam name, but you can actually turn that off. So I could go in here and I could type something different if I wanted to. I could type Aaron. I could press enter and then it sets my name to Aaron. And then I can leave the inventory and I can say hello, and my name changed. If I want to change it back, all I have to do is hit edit again, and then by default it uses the Steam name. Or if I erase everything, I can get that old name back just to see it. But for now, we'll just use the Steam name. A pretty cool new bug fix also that we made this week was, I don't know if you played the old version of Civil, 004 or whatever, but there was a bug where the chat and kind of all the UI elements on the HUD weren't really working properly when you're driving a vehicle. Well, we actually fixed that. So now you can see that my name and all the karma information and stuff like that at the top right, all the HUD still works, and we can even still chat. So that's also pretty cool. Slowly but surely we're making more progress. I'm really excited to see how this thing ends up turning out. We're getting closer and closer to a final release for 005, and I'm really excited about that. There's a lot of new things, as you can see, and there's just so much to be excited about. Throughout the next couple weeks, we're going to be working on some more intricate stuff, such as stuff that actually makes the game fun. Right now, we have our core functionality set up, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into making games that we haven't got into yet, at least in this version, that were in the old version. For example, jobs, better customization settings, potential questing, NPC interaction, pedestrians, other cars, stuff like that. But that's where we're going. This was the weekly update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a happy Civil Saturday, and thank you for all your support.